Have you ever wondered how some people seem to remain calm, even in the most stressful situations? Well, it's largely about something called emotional control. It's a crucial part of emotional intelligence, that inner capability that helps us manage and navigate our emotions effectively. Imagine being in the driver's seat of your emotional state, having the ability to maneuver through various situations without letting your emotions run rampant. Emotional control is all about managing your reactions, whether it's to a stressful work deadline, a heated argument, or even a sudden twist of fate. It's like being the conductor of your own emotional symphony, maintaining a balanced mental state amidst the cacophony of life's challenges. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but rather understanding them, acknowledging them, and responding in a way that serves your overall well-being. Understanding and mastering emotional control can significantly improve your personal and professional life. So are you ready to take the wheel? But what exactly happens in our brain when we exercise emotional control? The science of emotional control is a fascinating journey into the human brain. Picture two key players in this game, the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex. The amygdala is our emotional response center reacting to stimuli with feelings like fear or anger. It's our emotional knee-jerk reaction. Now meet the prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive center. It's responsible for decision-making, reasoning, and most importantly for our topic today, emotional regulation. When we're faced with stressful situations, the amygdala fires up, ready to react. But the prefrontal cortex steps in, helping us to pause, evaluate the situation, and respond in a more measured way. It's like a wise, calming friend who steps in when we're about to lose our cool. Now, mindfulness and cognitive behavioral techniques play a crucial role in strengthening this emotional control. Mindfulness encourages us to stay present, to observe our emotions without judgment. It helps us recognize when the amygdala is taking the wheel and allows the prefrontal cortex to step in. Cognitive behavioral techniques, on the other hand, teach us to challenge and change our thought patterns. They help us to reframe our perspective, making it easier for the prefrontal cortex to control our emotional responses. So it's not just about keeping a stiff upper lip, it's about understanding and harnessing your brain's own mechanisms. Now that we understand the science behind it, how can we improve our emotional control? Well, there are several strategies that can help us enhance our emotional control. Let's start with mindfulness. This is a technique that encourages us to focus on our present moment, acknowledging and accepting our feelings without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we learn to observe our emotions from a distance, instead of being swept away by them. Next, we have cognitive restructuring. This involves changing our negative or irrational thoughts into more positive and rational ones. It's about questioning our automatic beliefs and assumptions, and replacing them with healthier, more balanced thoughts. Then there's emotional regulation therapy. This is a type of therapy that helps us understand and manage our emotional responses. It can be particularly helpful for those struggling with intense or overwhelming emotions. Now, it's important to note that mastering these techniques doesn't occur overnight. It requires consistent practice and patience. Think of it as a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And let's not forget that emotional control isn't about suppressing or ignoring our feelings. On the contrary, it's about acknowledging our emotions, understanding them, and then deciding how we want to respond to them. It's about managing our emotions in a healthier and more productive way, instead of letting them control us. Remember, emotional control isn't about suppressing your emotions, but rather, managing them in a healthier and more productive way. So what can you gain from improving your emotional control? Well, the benefits are plentiful and transformative. For starters, emotional control can significantly enhance your relationships. It allows you to respond rather than react, fostering healthier and more meaningful connections with those around you. Next, it helps in making better decisions. When you're in control of your emotions, you're less likely to make impulsive choices and more likely to think things through, leading to sound, rational decisions. Then there's resilience. Life is a roller coaster filled with ups and downs. Emotional control equips you with the strength to weather the storm, to bounce back from adversity with a steadfast spirit. And let's not forget mental wellness. By mastering emotional control, you cultivate a sense of inner peace and stability, reducing stress and promoting overall mental health. Emotional control, when practiced and improved, becomes a powerful tool for personal growth and success.